niggas thinking on the spot about them being a gangster and you thinking they not.
That's why I hustle. Yeah, I got to hustle.
What's up, y'all? It's KT, Las Vegas Shark. We back at it again, y'all. Giving y'all another video for today. And I believe last night I spoke on life, love, and loyalty. 3 things in this world is the most important to me. Today, I'm speaking mainly to all my black males out there. And I need y'all to tap the fuck in and hear me out on a lot of what I got to say. Cause I mean, I try not to get on this motherfucker and talk unless I got something to say and unless I got the truth for everybody. So with this shit being said, let's get this bitch busting. Now, first of all, this video is solely to wake up all my strong black men out there that may be suffering from not knowing personally, because you see, these women out here got us fucked up. And I need to wake y'all up and let y'all know we done obviously did some shit that left a bad taste in their mouth. So when it comes down to it, this shit ain't aimed at the women, but it's solely to aim at my strong black men. The ones that may have forgot that we the example in the household, you know what I'm saying? We hold everything together, we the key, we the glue. And it's a lot of women out there that need us. Our queens need us, and at the end of the day, we done failed them in some type of way. To where they out here acting reckless, speaking reckless. And I mean, ladies, you gotta understand, I'm not speaking on every woman that tap in. I'm speaking on mainly the ones that feel like they was fucked in some type of way by a nigga. First of all, we gotta stop looking at each other as bitches and hoes and niggas. And we now need to address each other back as men and women. Once we get that perspective back in this shit, we just might get somewhere. When it come down to it, I ain't perfect by a long shot. And this ain't just for your women, but it's also for your children. And I'll be the first to tell you, my kids, they fluent when it comes down to gangbanging. They are. Why? Because back in 2013, 2014, it was nothing for them to step out in the back porch and see me and all my homeboys out there gangbanging or trying to make a fucking dollar. And we wasn't in our turf. My kids are now poisoned in the mind with that shit. And it's my duty as a father to correct that. And they say history repeats itself, you know what I'm saying? And I know that to be true. Little boys want to be like they dad. They look up to their dad no matter what type of lifestyle you live. If you living reckless, if you living minute for minute, day by day, no matter where you go, you keep that motherfucking blick on you. Oh, trust and believe, if they seeing this shit and they witnessing it, they gonna do the same thing. You breeding them to do the same thing without even realizing it. Trust me, I know, I've been there. And I was just telling my son the other day, shorty, you need to check your mind and have what you call self-control. Because it's just no talking to you. And flat out, if you go up there, if you get locked the fuck up, you get 1 visit a year from me. I will not be coming to visit you in there because I don't want to see you locked up like no animal. But then I had to check my motherfucking oil and realize he's a product of me. He doing the shit that I was doing and wasn't even realizing that I was showing him. I may be sitting at the table doing me so that I could get everybody straight in my community, if you feel me. They grew up seeing that shit. And now making $1 by any means necessary is what the fuck they mind frame is on. And see, I done explained to y'all before. I'm a different breed. So when it come down to it, they're bred to be the same thing. But what I now have to do is I have to teach them that everything that I taught them was bullshit. I literally sit down on the daily and have to explain word for word why you don't try to live and act out the same lifestyle that your daddy did. This shit ain't for everybody. Y'all got a chance at life and y'all got a fucking right to live. And it's a lot of us black men that forgot we got a fucking right to live. So I'm here to wake y'all up today and give y'all the real game. And hope that y'all take something out of it and hear me. Because these women need you. Your shorties need you. The world will be a better place if we man up and take care of half our responsibilities and stop laying it on situations that we probably had control over the whole time. This shit go deep like that. It's a lot of things that you can do with your children at the end of the day. If you don't got money, if you don't got nothing else, take them to the library. Let them pick up a book of interest and then sit down and read with them. Show them how to educate themselves instead of loading up these motherfucking sticks. And I'm just being real with you, because God don't honor that. He don't. And one thing he will do is spank that ass when it comes down to you leading your children astray. Right down to these women, especially if you're married, because you're taking an oath before him to do what's right. And see, these are things that I struggled with as a young man. I struggled like a motherfucker. It wasn't shit you could tell me. I was the type of individual where I would shake spot, if need be, just to be about my money, to the point to where my family, I'm not realizing it, but they taking it as, excuse me, y'all, my kids is wilding out in the house, but I still got to give y'all this message. I was wilding out in ways that I didn't realize I was making mine suffer, because I stopped being active in their life full force like I was. I was more focused on money. I was more focused on the streets and being loyal to homies. And that's why I gave y'all that video yesterday about loyalty and shit. Be loyal to the ones that are loyal to you. Everybody else that don't mean you shit, tell them to do it fucking moving. Because with this shit, we're distinct. So for all the black males that's left, I need y'all to realize, whether it's your money that's got your head distracted, whether it's your fast lifestyle that's got you distracted, whether it's bitches that's got you distracted, and I'm not talking about the respectable women. And I'm sorry I have to use the language that I'm using, but I'm using the language that y'all talk in to reach y'all. So with that being said, we got to do better. Not just for the black queens out there. I don't give a fuck what nationality you are. If you a man, stand up and show you willing to die for yours. And like I said, let that type of shit be the only thing that you willing to die for out here. Fuck a flag. I done had many that I love. Niggas that sat at my table, down in the struggle of the streets, trying to prove a meaningless point. It has no meaning. And no matter how loyal you be to this shit, it's not gonna be loyal to you. It's gonna have you incarcerated. It's gonna have you in that motherfucking casket. Probably earlier than you was really supposed to. Wake up and realize you got the right to live as a black man. And reconstruct your mind. And then stand on it. Set standards for yourself. Values. And stand on it. Don't let no other man contradict what you do in your lifetime. And this is your big homie KT giving y'all the motherfucking game. It's hot out here. My kids is wilding right now. And I gotta be a daddy and shit. So, with this shit being said, I love all y'all. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this one, but we finna go back to the drawing board. I'm finna put this shit out. But just know, it was done with love. And that's all it is with me. It's nothing but love. So, I'm signing out. I hope y'all have the rest of a beautiful day and night. And keep your helmet up. Protect yourself at all times. And know that it's love. It's KT, the motherfucking Las Vegas Shark. And I'm about this bitch, y'all. I'm gone. West.
You hurt me deep when I was down on my lowest. I needed you ain't give a fuck about me growing. All this pain I've been shown ain't never stop, it keep on flowing.